接下来，让我们欢迎北京 JDG Inter Esports Club。上单369。 Kanavi， 中单 Night， 下路 Ruler。 辅助 Missing， 主教练 Homie，
are going to have to scrap it out. They're going to have G, as we're going to be loading into game number 2 now. We'll get those Gyos ringing in JDG's home arena.
Of the kind of the stacking AD and move speed from 3-second duration to 5 seconds. Trying to disengage from a champion in a team fight in a laning phase, very difficult to do so. On top of the fact that Ezreal has always been a soft counter to Xayah because you outrange her auto attack range with your Q and she can't always get the best combo onto you. LPC, again, eyes on this Ezreal.
Or maybe just an early wraparound on the Mythic Ruler. That will be the focus for LGD this game, absolutely. And it's just about putting the pieces in the right place.
Question is, what can you do with this bot side focus from Meteor? If you get a wave bounce back on a good timing from Ruler and Missing, and you don't eat a two-person Mantra Q that Soul Flat, you can maybe get the wave to...
Man.
This is so awkward now, though, in
mind.
LGD's favor.
I actually did not see a single ping come out from LGD around there. I think Kanavi was in vision at that last second, but I don't know if anybody saw him. He will get that response on the top side. Oh, congratulations tonight for 500 games in the LPL. Huge stuff.
It's a heck of a milestone. Would really liked it not to be an upset victory for LGD that he claims that accolade in, but again, we're seeing Ruler stuck at level 1. Double buff on Meteor. Ruler, he can't walk up to this. No one's coming down to help them either.
They got Kanavi. He's coming up the wave. He's coming up the lane. He's just a slow Poro, okay? He's just got to walk his way there. LPC doesn't really have an exit strategy here. He did end up burning that heal. Didn't have to burn the flash.
Well, gives them that early game pressure, gives them the ability to go towards this first like that last game. The gold is not really reflecting what we consider to be quite a strong lead at this point. Meteor does find Kanavi in the jungle. Probably going to just queue over that Wolves. Will do safely. However, Haichero has a move towards this bot side, has flash, has ult. Ruler does not have ult, very importantly. This could be a game-turning play if LGD choose to pull the trigger.
Knight's coming down. They do land more damage on the Kanavi. Missing just tried to dodge out. Knight is here. They need to know. Okay, now they know he's there. They're going to turn around. LPC can't really get to the fight over here, but he's going to crash this big wave and just trying to pick off Kanavi as he can get him. That's the auto attack of first blood for LPC. They're going to find more. Oh my goodness. It's tragedy struck again for JDG. Knight should clean this one up with the power at least. Does he get cleaned up too? He's got the minions. They are blocking. Jin Zhao's trying to chase him down with the Root Hill Flash to make sure he can connect it. LPC doesn't have the damage just yet, though. And Knight is the lone survivor of what
JDG have had a chance to push in the spot side.
Oh, that's a big combo with that charm as well in LPC. You might have the ulti, but Ruler wants to clap back a little bit here. What auto attack from Kanavi. That'll be a double kill for the jungler of JDG.
Oh man, LGD, they can't get out from under that turret. Important kills back. You do end up blowing, because once laning phase and bot side ends, you do tend to go towards that mid lane stage.
Meteor, Hot Blossom onto 2, and that could be it. Meteor gets it onto Knight. Kanavi missing that initial engage spelled doom for the JDG mid laner.
Leads to that Herald being much easier dropped elsewhere, and as you can see, it's heading towards the bot side. More gold to the Ezreal.
Yeah, they could just take this tower if they get a little bit more damage onto it. But that charge could be huge. They don't have the minion wave, sadly,
teleport
though.
behind. They're highlighting that. There it is. Here comes 369. Oh, right, that's Knight. That's Knight coming in.
That's an early charm, though. The quickness is so big, and LPC's just down. That is big damage, but a double TP in response from LGD. They lose all the pressure around the map, and that's a heck of a trigger pull.
That was, because that could have been a huge play for LGD in regards to getting plates and that first turret bonus onto the Ezreal. They managed to once again shut down LPC at an important point in time. He does get himself that Triforce. I enjoyed it say super much.
Ooh, we got a little 1v1 action to the top side.
Here we go.
369's looking for the solo onto Fearness. He's going to find it with that all out, but the nice knockback with the Meganar ulti. And here comes Meteor to be a little bit of a safety net for Fear.
Bit of those healing plans towards bot side. So, trying to siege out once again. Second Herald has spawned. Kanavi pulls the ult.
Oh, they found the flank with Kanavi. Big Glacial Prison. They've already taken out Jin Zhao now. There's another TP from Fearness, but here comes 369. It's the double flank, and they're on to 4 members with the all-out. No! Oh, he doesn't go over the wall. LPC will flash away. And now LGD are looking for this front to back. Meteor tries to go in, tries to get the True Shot Barrage across, but LPC will go a little bit wide with that one.
Next engagement was in a bit of an awkward position. Pushes up in that mid lane, but the play doesn't happen in the mid lane. LPC has to reposition himself, and now Knight's actually the one caught out.
They're catching out Knight. Haichao flashes for that Pop Blossom, and here comes Meteor to slam down the big old stick. Meteor gets that kill, and Knight gets caught.
It's a lot of time spent, though, to take it to power. Also take that second Herald. See if JDG can use that time that LGD would to use if they went towards that. To make some big macro.
That will be the Rift Herald. This is another Rift Herald going down.
But big test for the Ezreal.
Was not a lot from that True Shot Barrage. The Rift Herald is going to be used as a distractionary tool in mid lane for JDG so they can position around this fight. And I just love that we're getting a 5-on-5 here. Meganar early from Fearness. He is completely caught out in LGD. Now Meteor's caught out too. He's going to have to be careful one by one. The dominoes are starting to fall. And it's just the decisiveness from JDG that makes the difference. And they also catch out Jin Zhao. Ruler has come alive in this game number 2.
Knight gets a couple of stuns. LGD can't position correctly. Ruler has to force the ult, but it's not enough to see him go down.
Big knockback from Knight, buying a lot of time. LPC gonna burn that heal, but he comes all the same at 369. Picks out LPC. Big Pop Blossom, but it's not gonna be enough today. Scat of the week from Knight, and that's a full-on ace from JDG.
And suddenly, out of nowhere, JDG spring into life. LGD might have had themselves an angle if they could have arranged their team fight. It's just a very different kind of thing, because that vision stops you getting picked up like that.
There's that decisiveness yet again, and I was questioning the Karma early on. It gets picked out yet again. LPC finally shows up. Pop Blossom's going to go way wide as Missing actually goes down. LPC will get that phase shift out of there, trying to get a re-engage as Kanavi. 369 is the scary member. They do get some good poke on a Kanavi.
369 still has flash, still has ult. Could potentially shut down Haichao here.
Knight's coming around the corner too. These are two that you never want to see when you're all by your lonesome. I need to get away from this one. I try to play as a ward. Can't do it though. Haichao, you get all outed, and Kanavi gets the kill. Meteor's nowhere nearby to even have a say in this contest. That's Baron gone. Kanavi, he wants it!
Not again!
Guess who he finds? It's Jin Zhao again! LPC's by himself against Ruler. Ruler takes him out of the fight, takes him out of the game, and so too falls LGD 1 by 1.
That is unceremonious. I don't know what Jin Zhao's done in a past life, but his karma is looking pretty bad right now in multiple senses of the word. 0 and 5 taken down with extreme prejudice from Kanavi. Knight dies and then goes, huh, Medjay sounds like a good idea. A bit of a victory lap in that one. JDG really putting LGD to the sword.
The 369 just gonna chase down Haichao here, who's not having a good game too either.
Gets away with a slick disengage after that point. JDG might have been half asleep in game 1. They are well and truly awake as they put Jin Zhao to rest one more time.
Not again. Not like this.
Oh, make it stop.
So I'll just say, you know, karma comes very quickly, not just the champion, because Jin Zhao...
JDG marching in towards the base, still have the last of their Baron buff, still have ultimates available should they wish.
And this is the JDG that was promised, that we've seen throughout this early split, even though they do have that one loss. We'll see Haichao with a nice fight back. He's still got a decent amount of damage coming out from Meteor, and JDG is punished as they overextended in their advantage here, trying to burst down those Nexus towers.
Let's see. I mean, Knight and Ruler are still
has
alive.
so much health, it doesn't matter. He just can walk up. Even Knight is playing so big. LPC is already out of the fight as Ruler's got the true focus. He's got a tier 2 tower now. Fearness getting engaged on Grand Entrance will not actually connect there. There's a couple tools utilized by JDG, means they back.
This half health turret. Fearness goes in.
Fearness not going to get the engage he wanted. Here comes Meteor. Another domino to the party. He got a backline access from Haichao, but one by one they fall just like they were planned to. JDG wiped the floor with LGD, and there's only one last hope. It's LPC, and you're not getting out of this one. The Ezreal had come through for game 2, and we're right back to JDG's home court advantage.
Valiant attempt by Fearness to try and buck the engage by JDG, but they're the ones who are thrown from the saddle. Nexus falls, going to a game 3.
没秒他吗？
可以秒到，秒到。当然，
猴子猴子
看猴子，猴子
猴子没闪的，
追他追他，我追吗？他扛着吧，你就扛着吧，
我没闪我没闪，干吧干吧，
让他死了。
一人没一，
退波争，退波争。我们对僵尸，一个没闪的。
双阶都没闪，打起来吗？
啊，可行。
哦，
这两个我追过来了，
两个
AD 没闪的，都没闪，你追吗？他没眼。
nice，
啊对。啊，他跳一次了，哦，nice。拉出来。
Of threes, these teams are in a gauntlet. Let's hear those Gyos roar. LGD in their home arena gonna be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, a bit unfair in terms of home territory in regards to that, but still having a game taken off of them. JDG probably didn't expect that coming into the day. And often you can bully out that Wukong pick. That's not the issue with the matchup. It's more about coordinating with your winning lanes. You see, go in.
The blade whirl off to block a little bit of damage. Not much block, but a decent trade on
Again, just having the early threat of that Samira safer against this. And now you can maybe chase down as well.
LPC, that is a flash and a cleanse, my good sir.
The extra chance that you can jump onto someone like this Cassante as well. He's flashing forward, but missing the knockup.
For a second time in a row. And now Meteor maybe using that back that 369 just had to pull off to get this Rift Herald.
Very important to do so. He won't be matched by missing just yet. Wait until the team fights. That's when Yubi becomes very exciting.
See if that final chapter will truly be that for LGD in this series.
This is JDG's real time to shine. Konami's half HP as well, a little bit awkward. All you've been looking for here is a Miracle Steal. Not going to be the case. Skill shots already used. Ruler just looking to see
around
what
this middle lane. The 369 goes in on the top side against Fearness. Pops his all out, tries to get the flash play, can't get it. Fearness stacking up that Mega Gnar, has the distance. Can he chase it down? Don't overextend here as Kanavi's coming right around the corner.
Like the game that much. Flashing forward a number of times to look for those knockers. Meteor going in with
Meteor has
an
found Kanavi though. This is a tussle that Meteor definitely wins, and Kanavi knows that. Was back out of that one.
Well, and again, JDG, they're waiting for their moment.
Not yet. We do want to see a little bit of pressure from this Rift Herald on LGD's side in the mid lane. Gonna try to get LPC this one. The defense is there, and we actually just get that reset from LGD as the tower falls.
Now this is getting a little bit concerning though. LGD opening up the map somewhat with these two outer turrets going down. JDG, if they want to.
And speaking of finding a way, they're going to focus holistically on the other side of the map and on to Knight, who's going to go golden after popping the tippers. But Haichao has showed up, and it's now just about who's going to get the kill, and it's Haichao. First blood, finally, at 16:53.
Chunk out, can teleport back in. That's the ward. He's teleporting onto it. Here comes the fight. They're choosing the moment.
They're going to try to get in here before the Dragon's already gone, but 369 just going to show them that it's already out of there. That's sole point for LGD, opening up so many wonderful avenues forward. Fearness, hopefully there's more than one avenue forward here. They're going to TP. All right, just in case.
No, it is just all defensive TPs. I was
Jin
so...
came around
Oh, not
this
again.
top side, but not again. Knight goes with the preemptive tippers. There ain't nothing saving you today, buddy. And Knight will go 0-2 and be the 2 kills at LGD.
You see, quite on his own, though, isolated.
Okay, not going to find the final chapter connection there. Flash did get used by LPC. Mid lane, outer tower should fall here to JDG. Oh,
that's really important. See if LGD... No, I don't think they can completely protect this. JDG, they really want this trade. It opens up the map so much for them. Knight has died to try and stabilize the map, or at least trying to see if LGD slip up and let him get away with him for free, get some turrets in.
Oh no, not again.
Damage.
But this time it's Kha'Zix. It's not the Sejuani. Jin Zhao makes it out with his life.
So Knight is stood on this blast cone. Watch what he can do with that. There is no vision inside the pit to see Knight hop over this wall. Fearless can get Hullbreaker, but needs to be stood away from the scene. Here comes Knight.
Meteor goes
there
in. Jin Zhao's trying to connect. They're getting Ruler. Big blade caller. Everything goes on a Ruler, and he stands the test of time for now. The rest of JDG have already picked him up. Ruler is still standing. Ruler will not go down, and Ruler outplays them all.
6,000 damage right into the faces of LGD as LPC is absolutely pummeled by Knight and 369. 2 parts of a greater whole. JDG win their own AD carry battle and take down the opponents.
What a play. Literally just throwing themselves at this Xayah Yuumi combo, and nothing came up to task. JDG now forcing the hand onto the Baron, as they should be able to secure this one. No smite, and that is Kanavi coming away with it. But JDG, more importantly, all those Baron buffs. Want to face this beast in a team fight, and Knight, he's not in a team fight, so maybe he wants to face the beast, and Meteor will go ahead and pick that one up.
And Fearless is still in this.
Fearless! Oh, 369! Solo Bolo, my king! In the end of that one, we got to look at this.
So he gets hit by 1, gets aggroed by a couple of those Baron creeps, and he just goes through all of his cooldowns. Like, he's getting aggroed by a lot of creeps, don't get me wrong, but wow, that is a lot of skill shots hit by 369. There you go. Third rank of ult, he can wait for it. He's waiting for it to come off the cooldown, walking up now.
Dun, 369. We'll see Kanavi actually come out here as well, trying to finish this off, because Mechanar's coming out from Fearless. It's going to be a little bit dicey here as 369 finds Meteor here to defend LGD's top laner. And he should actually get picked out here. One more auto, and there you go. Kill given over to Meteor. As LPC is getting chased down by Knight, doesn't go down. We got a fight on the bottom side, though. Ruler will be kiting away as the final chapter for Missing comes through. A double kill rang true, and Knight with a flash gets one back for JDG.
Back into this Dragon now, though, but JDG, they're one down. Cannot let LGD get that soul.
Do not want to give over that sustainability to LGD in their competition. Meganar for Fearless popping up here. Again, LPC needs to buy time in these fights. The Samir is no use to anyone dead, and they just need to get headshots. Ruler will be playing so safe, and he has been for so long in this game. Tibbers is available to Dragon down. It goes over to Kanavi. You got the final chapter ringing out here, but you got Jin Zhao trying to run away from Kanavi. He does get away, but on the back line, you got 369. Pop Blossom here, though. That's pretty big, but Ruler is still full health because he got untouched in that. LGD are running for the hills, but the hills have eyes, and those eyes are red like the heart of JDG.
Game doesn't end here. It's likely a Baron to the side of JDG. I don't think LGD can survive to another Dragon. Hell, they might not survive another wave.
There is no more time to wait. There is no more time to give. LGD with one last gasp effort here, baby. If the minion wave was there, you got a little bit of a push power from JDG, but you get one. I don't think you can either. They're just going to find 369 on the back to the pit. As Knight's actually waiting to pull the trigger on the other side. He has Tippers coming up very soon. The all-out pop. Jin Zhao getting all of his health bar taken out. 369 just uses his dash out of there. Fearless hopping over the wall as LGD trying to capitalize on an overstay from JDG. They won't find anything.
The in side lanes before this point is suddenly winning against your Hullbreaker champion. Knight has himself a teleport and the flash as well. Fearless might have to go back to base himself. Picks up his, he has 3 items, of course, but it's still not helping him survive against that Annie. JDG running rampant
base right now at their Nexus turrets.
Right, show. He's backing all the way off, maybe
Hey,
wondering
anybody?
if someone from JDG is coming to hunt him down, but he's not going to be
Hello?
there for the flank. He's not even recalling Haichao, get back to base!
Yeah,
What,
go
Nico?
for the log.
Go home,
go for
Nico!
the log flank.
Go home!
Go to your home. Your home is destroyed, Nightmare. You can't go home because there's nothing left when JDG come to town. LPC gets shut down. Your hopes, your dreams for LGD, your possibility of taking down the Titans of JDG go straight out that window. And JDG roared alive in game 2 and smacked them down in game 3, taking a 2-1 victory.
That was the flank of nightmares. I get that you're in a very difficult spot. You've dug into this one corner. Lots of gold in the disadvantage as well, but that one has got to feel awful for Haichao, who on the whole was solid, but struggled to find the inspiration where it really mattered. And it felt like at the death of that series happened once more.
And I just look back to that game 1. They had, for LGD, such a good game plan, and they executed on it so well. But it's still JDG. It is still.
拉出来，让他们抗龙。
我在这站着，跟打的差不多，我扎下去。那又要点怒气了。
让看龙呗。
40秒输。那我扎下去啊，扎下去我就3秒。
你下去吧。
看。3米了，3米了。哎，你给我没闪，这边全没闪，那是。
看那儿。
好，这
我知道。快点，
这边全没闪，
快点，
吃龙吧，吃龙。3秒1。大龙怎么样？哇 ，nice！
好，大龙。
我先把小龙打了。太行啊，继续下。可以中吧，我觉得。中吧。
好。
一口在这里，我们这边打，一口也来不了。走。他险情了。哎。
走。
尼克在这里。好人呢，尼克。毙了。尼克没闪。OK。nice 住了这波。哦，nice，没死有点关键。我他们中野普3个闪全没欧到他。